The whole thing about how we treat our service members and veterans is enough to make me puke. Okay? If your family was in trouble and you had issues and you had to hire somebody to protect your family, would you pay them enough that they didn't have to be on welfare? No, really, I want you to think about this, because guess what? Almost everyone below E5 in the military has to at least be on food stamps if they have kids. Let me explain this to you. These are the people who are willing to die for you. Do you get it? They're willing to die for you. And guess what? We don't need new taxes. We don't need stuff. We need to take the $900 trillion military budget and use 3% of that, 3% more, and we cover everybody's pay so they have a living wage from E1 up. This isn't somebody delivering pizza. These are people who are willing to put their lives on the line to protect you and your way of life. They deserve better than this. They also deserve that when they get out, they have something they can count on. The GI Bill that my grandfather had that allowed him to buy a farm doesn't exist anymore. The one that my dad got educated on doesn't exist anymore. Okay? They talk about it. Recruiters talk about it like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. No, that bread's pretty moldy. Okay? My name is Tim Harris, and it's harris4senate.com. You want to find out what I think is important? Go to harris4senate.com. You want to know the solutions I have? Go to harrisforsenate.com. Thanks. Okay. You know what happens if you don't have any farms? You don't have any food. You know, manja. You don't have any food. Do you know how hard we're making it on farms right now? Not the big corporate farms, but only the ones that provide 80% of our food, which is the smaller farms, family-owned farms. We've got programs that absolutely take advantage of them. Not the corporate farms, but take advantage of the small family farms. Right here in New Hampshire. They have to do other things, like, why should a family farm that's got 50 acres that's producing for the community, why do they have to go out and have second jobs? Okay. Let me tell you something. The same thing happened in Venezuela. You ever heard of that place? And the reason they started growing drug product is because they couldn't make enough making food because they were banned from exporting to the United States. Go look this up. Don't take my word for it. So if we make it hard for farms to survive, guess what? They don't. So that's what I mean by farm subsidies restoration. Okay, this makes me crazy. I don't care where you're listening to this at. Go and look at your government-owned buildings. Go look at your state-owned buildings. Go look at them. They're heated. Okay, I've got pictures of the ones here in New Hampshire that they're storing and keeping warm snow equipment. These are big enough to hold thousands of people. Certainly hundreds, to keep from freezing to death when it's so damn cold. Because guess what? They don't have a nice house or a nice fireplace. They have no way of stirring the coal. Getting the fire going, keeping it going. They got none of that. Okay? And guess what?